I was talking to someone today about punishment and the need for punishment. And they said they don't believe in punishment, that punishment is not needed. They would rather have love as a motivator to encourage someone to do better. Because sometimes the fear of punishment by itself, according to them, could cause you to commit a crime and fall short because it put fear in you and make you do the thing you would rather avoid doing. And while there is some truth to that, when you're too scared of something, you're more likely to stumble and to end up in the exact direction you're trying to avoid. That's, psychology. It's like when you tell someone not to think about something, well, now that's all you think about. And if you're constantly having that thought in your mind of something you don't want to do, you're probably going to do it. That's why they always tell you when you want to stop smoking cigarettes, it's not really about stop smoking, it's about starting something new to replace it. Don't give it attention. So there is truth to that. Yet, if you think of an equation or a balance of scales, when a crime is being committed, something has to give. Love is a great motivator, but there's a reason they call it the carrot and the stick. Because you need both. Some people are motivated by love, others, not so much. And how do you motivate someone to stop sinning except there is a consequence? There has to be a consequence. Even if it does not derail you from doing it, well, some people, they see the consequence, they're still doing it. They need to be punished. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, ear for an ear. Isn't that justice? If you kill someone else, well, shouldn't you be put to death? That's just justice. Now, circumstances, context, all of these things matter, absolutely. But as a general rule, punishment, is twofold. It's to make you better in the sense that it will tell you, it's like when you touch a hot oven, you get burned. Well, don't touch it. The punishment, you got burned. So that's the consequence to teach you and also to make you pay. Because if you do something so evil, well, we love talking about the Nazis, right? Hitler and his Nazis, well, shouldn't they be punished for what they did? All the suffering and torment for millions of people, not just Jewish, but millions, and the rest of them, Stalin, and the list is so long. Shouldn't they be punished? They don't care about love. They're not motivated by love. You don't negotiate and reason with people like that. You gotta have hard power. You gotta use a sword because that's the only language they can understand. And look at what happens in Manchester right now, in England. You can look it up on YouTube. I don't know if you should. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. It is very disturbing. It's hard to watch. But it's not unique by any means. It's just some guy put up a video exposing it, what the liberals did. When you remove consequence and punishment, it looks like a hellhole. It really does. But that's about every major city. New York, Chicago, Los Angeles. What's the difference? Every liberal city looks like that because the liberals don't believe in punishment. So the criminals rise to power. Well, nobody to hold them back. So why should they do what's right? There's no motivation now. There's no reward for law keeping, and there's no cost for law breaking. And we are motivated by both. So why should I do what's right? Why should I sacrifice when I get nothing in return? Walmart tells you can steal up to $1,000 before they do anything about it. Why should you pay for anything? Steal $800 worth and come back the next day and steal it doesn't make sense. But that's what they say. That's how they see things, because liberalism just does not work. It's anarchy, it's chaos, it's self-consuming, it's cannibalizing itself. You have to have law and order, and with that comes punishment. If you rape, you go to jail. And that's not all. You're gonna suffer. The Lord is just. We as humans can only give partial judgment because we cannot fully punish. You killed 12 people, well, we can only kill you once. But the Lord will pay you according to your deeds. He can afflict pain that you will not be able to endure. Isn't that just? That's what you did to others. Shouldn't that be done unto you? And I think many people who talk like that is because they fear for themselves. And some people are gentle, very gentle and fragile, and that's understandable. But then again, you might be motivated by love and not by punishment, and that's wonderful. But most people are not like you. Most people need a stick. There's a proverb, I can't remember, but it goes something, and a stick is for the back of a fool's. Yeah. You need to whip the folly out of you when you act stupid. That's the only way we will learn. And I told that person that I kind of wish, looking back, that my parents would chastise me even more, discipline me and punish me when I went off. It would have helped me. It would have put me on the right path so that I wouldn't stray so much, because I would have learned the value of doing what's right and the punishment of doing what's wrong. Spare the rod, spoil the child. It's the truth. It's not up for debate. It's not an opinion. It's just a law of nature. Stephen knows people that when they were young, they were so cute. The parents never wanted to say no to them. And now, in their 40s and 50s, they're gone. They're absolutely, utterly gone. Because they've been destroyed by their parents. A child that never hears the word no is gone. That man will become a psychopath, a crazy person. You have to discipline your children. You have to punish them with love. With love. Even when you afflict them, you do it with love. Because you want them to grow and you want them to understand consequences so that they choose life. The Lord told Israel, I present you today with a choice. Choose life. Choose life. Choose the blessing. So He does what He can to show us this is not the way you want to go. Choose life. So we suffer. And we suffer more and we suffer in order to teach us, choose life. Punishment will come to those who choose punishment and death. And life and blessing will come for those who choose life and blessing. Choose life.